Every single day we consume content from other people, and we end up comparing our lives to theirs. This simple thing that we do is so detrimental to ourselves, and our ability to progress as a person is hindered by doing this. So in this video, I'm gonna explain how comparing yourself to other people is actually causing you the most amount of stress in your life and actually causing you to make those mistakes that are setting you back in life. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name's Artie, and this is The Moving Average. The week has come to an end, so let's get into this special episode of Focus Fridays. If you guys are unfamiliar with the show, on Focus Fridays, I like to give you guys a little bit of inspiration and motivation to help you overcome certain obstacles in your life and get you to a point where you're progressing on a daily basis. So a majority of people sit on Instagram a majority of the day swiping through, seeing all of these influencers going on vacation, backflipping off of cliffs into turquoise water, sitting on a yacht, eating lobster, fanciest restaurants, nicest clothes, Gucci, Lamborghinis, whatever you can imagine. We tend to fall in the trap of seeing these successful people and their amazing lifestyle and think to ourselves, well, why don't I have that? That simple statement right there causes dissatisfaction in your own life. And then the next thought that you have is, I would be happier if I had that. Those two things combined is what causes the stress. Every day you're thinking to yourself, man, I should have this, man, I want that. And it's causing you to focus on the wrong things. You see these people on the internet that have overnight success, and you think that that's attainable for you just because you want it. The need for overnight success and overnight wealth is what's causing a lot of the financial mistakes that you're making. Whether you see some amazing fake advertisement somewhere claiming that they're gonna be able to make you $5,000 or $10,000 a week only if you buy their course or if you take their training program. And these things are the scams that so many people fall for, taking all of their savings and dumping it into one last hope, and you get scammed out of your money. And not only do you get no benefit out of it, you're even more miserable than when you started it. The only time that you can actually get scammed is if you are looking for the shortcuts. And the reason you're looking for shortcuts is because you're comparing yourself to other people. Those other people that you think are doing better than you, that you think are happy. I'm here to tell you right now, those people that you see on Instagram with their amazing photos of them standing on a cliff, beautiful turquoise water, mountain ranges, beautiful women, boats, yachts, Lamborghinis, those people usually are miserable. Those tiny segments of their life are completely staged. They get a professional photographer to take that one picture in the perfect location so that they can prove to everybody else on earth that their life is perfect. You guys should be like me. When 99% of the time, they're the ones huddled in the corner, flipping through their phone, wondering why the picture of them wearing a Rolex didn't get as many likes as them standing next to a Lamborghini, both of which they probably don't own. Those people that you're comparing yourself to are the people that overemphasize the importance of other people liking them. They do everything in their life not to satisfy their own needs, but to make other people believe that they're happy and successful. That's why those people are usually depressed and sad. Now I'm gonna put this into a chart/analogy. Imagine two people, person A and person B. Here is the graph. This area right here on the bottom of the chart is their life, from age 0 to age 100. Person A starts off with $0 at age 0, but over the course of their life, they grow their wealth to $1 million by the time they're 100. Person B, however, was fed with a silver spoon, starting out at $1 million, but by the end of their life, they had $0. As you can see, both person A and B had the equivalent amount of money over the course of the 100 years of their life. Here is the major difference. The one that started out with $1 million, over the course of their life, lost more and more and more and more money. This is a regression in your life, meaning that you're doing worse and worse and worse as time goes on. When every day that you're alive is worse than the day before, you live in a state of depression, anxiety, fear, and stress. Whereas the person that started off with $0 over the course of their life made more money, more successes, and progressed on a consistent basis to the point where they had financial success and life success overall over the course of their life. So, what does this chart teach you? This chart shows you a clear example that money is not the key to the happiness. The key to the happiness is being able to progress day in and day out, week after week, year after year, and get better over time, giving you satisfaction, knowing that you've grown as a person financially, physically, mentally, all aspects of life, increasing over the course of your life instead of going down and making you miserable throughout your life. So what's the solution to the problem? How do you stop comparing yourself to other people and just focus on yourself? This is where self-awareness comes in. Being self-aware of where you are right now versus where you were last year or last week or even yesterday. When you take a mental inventory on the things you've done in your life and the things you've accomplished, are you on a path to progression? Are you progressing week over week or year over year? Now, I'm not talking about this dramatic overnight change. I'm saying you can do 25 push-ups this week and last week you could only do 15. These small incremental steps add up over time. And when I compare myself to where I was 6 months ago or a year ago, I am substantially more well off mentally, physically, and financially than the previous version of myself. When I see that, it brings me extreme joy and satisfaction knowing that I'm doing something to make myself better. I set goals and I set standards for myself to constantly push my limits, my creative limits, my physical limits, my ability to make income. All of these things in my life that make me feel better as a person day in and day out. Those are the things that I focus on so that I can have a well-rounded existence and maintain a consistent level of happiness. Now, I'm not saying it's a straight line all the way up to happiness and success and everything. Just like in day trading and looking at charts, the price goes up and there's a retracement down, but then it continues up. Those retracements are the hiccups in your life. You're always gonna have them, you should expect them, you should plan for them, but you shouldn't let them affect you and stop you and make you go backwards. Use the mistakes, use the hiccups, use the issues in your life to train yourself to get better at overcoming these obstacles, and the faster you can overcome them and get back on the track of progression, the better off you'll be. Now, because this is a day trading channel, the main people that you probably compare yourself to is these Forex gurus that are making millions and millions of dollars trading every single year, and you're wondering why you can't do that. Please take note. Stop doing that because it's doing one thing. It is messing with your psyche and causing you to use improper risk management. Because you want it so fast, you're completely getting rid of your stop loss. You're making trades that are way too big. You're blowing your account time and time again because you're trying to get the winning lottery ticket. You're trying to win big on that one trade so you'll be set for life and you'll just keep doing it and make millions of dollars. You need to be more consistent. You need to do a trade today, a trade tomorrow, and be better every single day, week in, week out, year after year. Humble yourself a little bit and stay consistent. Be a practitioner and a strategist, not a gambler. I have people messaging me all the time, multiple times per week even, throwing in money in a small account and blowing each account 3-4 times a week. Those people are gambling. I don't understand why people are gambling with their future. Don't gamble with your future. Don't risk something you can't afford to lose. Don't borrow money from friends and family thinking that you're going to be a successful day trader because your account size is bigger. There's a reason why over 90% of retail day traders fail. They're comparing themselves to other people. They're impatient and they're not disciplined. The best way to progress in your life is to make a monthly plan. At the beginning of each month, I want you to set out certain goals. Make a list of 20 goals, 20 things that you can improve on this month, even if it's doing one extra push-up than you could the month before. Small wins over time are huge wins. Then at the end of that month, look at your list, see what things you've accomplished. Don't be discouraged if you didn't finish all of them. You made a small progression in your life that will compound year over year. Success is not a finite point or a destination. It is not the amount of money you have in your bank account. It is not the $1 million that you want. It's not the Lamborghini that you want to drive. That is not success. Success is the fact that you are here now and this is where you want to be and you are on this course. If you are on a course of progression, I promise you, you will have deep satisfaction in your life. So I encourage you to reevaluate the content that you're consuming on the internet. If you really need to, delete Instagram off of your phone. Unsubscribe from those influencer YouTube channels. Take a break from using your phone at all. Take a step back, reevaluate your life, and plan out your future, goals that you have. Whether it's a 6-month goal, a year goal, a 5-year goal, or a 10-year goal. You need to have these goals to track your progress. If you're not tracking your progress, how do you know that you've improved over time? Simply put, comparing yourself to other people is a bad habit that you need to stop. I genuinely hope that this video helped some of you guys out there going through a tough time, and I genuinely want each and every one of you guys to be happy. If you guys want to learn about me and why I do the things that I do and why I live my life the way that I live it, you can check out this video that I made called My Why. And if you guys got some value out of this video and you want to see more content like this, make sure you're subscribed to the channel by clicking this button right here. Also, if you know somebody that could benefit from watching this video, please share it to them. I genuinely want to help people be happy.